Hey guys. So close. We'll give everybody a few minutes to join and then we'll get started. This is my first Periscope, so I'm a little intimidated. I didn't know how to flip the camera until I followed directions. Let's see, can you guys comment? I haven't seen any, I don't know how this works, so I want to make sure I can read them. All right, it's right at 1 o'clock. It looks like we have about 40 something people on. So first of all, if you haven't seen me before, I'm Lori Gordon. I have the Oil Revolution Designs, and I spend a lot of my days taking pictures and doing graphic design and helping other Young Living distributors market their business. So one thing that I think has kind of been a black hole in the business is, oh, there's my husband. Everybody say, hey, Kenny. So he loves being on camera. He's gonna hate that. So one thing that we've had, I think not so much of, is really a drip campaign. I don't know if you even know what that is. So I'm gonna take the time to explain that today. We are in an age where automation is something that we should all be using because we need to be working harder, not smarter. Smarter, not harder. I said that backwards. So the objectives for this scope are going to be to find out what is drip marketing and how you can use it. And then I'm going to give you an example on how you can set it up. So hopefully you can see that, and we'll go through that real quick. So you might have heard the term drip nurturing, actually, which is it's a process of automatically dripping timely and relevant information to your leads or your new members in your downline over a period of time. So it can be initiated by an event, like let's say someone gets a new kit and they enroll and you want to add their email, and you can set that to be like maybe 7 days from now to where they start getting emails every day. So one thing that we're doing at ORD this month is we are in September releasing a series of graphics that welcome people, and I really invite them to go on a journey with you for the next 14 days to learn about how to use every oil that's in their kit and what Ningxia Red is and why it's so amazing. And then at the end about essential rewards and why that's a good thing for them to enroll in and how they can get some free product and some rewards by being part of that. So I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be valuable. And I think you can use those graphics in two ways, and one would be what we're talking about today. So if you, everybody gets the emails or you're supposed to get the emails from Young Living when you enroll a new distributor. And if the person that you enrolled has provided their email address, then you'll also have that. So you could, put that in your drip nurturing campaign, and that will welcome them, and then 7 days later they'll start getting one of those emails that you set up automatically, and you don't have to do anything. That's the beauty of it. It's a process where you get everything automatically. So don't be, the thing about email marketing is you want to engage your audience and keep them interested. You don't want to spam them, so that's not something you can do. So make sure if you're sending these emails out that they're not annoying. Nobody wants to be annoyed, and so use your tone carefully and make sure that you don't overload them with information. The graphics that we're going to provide are going to be just quick, easy, couple of tips on each oil, how to get them out of the box and how to use them. And so this should be something that when they get the next one the next day, they actually want to open. So you'll see when we talk about setting this up that you can add additional information in. So if you do that, you don't want to be too wordy, but make sure you provide stuff, again, that they're going to want to try or want to see. So there's a few things that you should know. There's several vendors, I guess, out there that provide this service. I use MailChimp because that's just what I've been using for a couple of years. It's free up to I want to say 2,000 list members, so I think that's going to work for most of us. There's other ones called Mad Mimi, and Mad Mimi is M-A-D-M-I I can't even spell, MADMIMI. That's kind of hard, isn't it? So if you join on Mad Mimi, it's also free up to, I think, $2,500 maybe, and then after that, there's a monthly fee. Some paid services are Constant Contact or Aweber or iContact. Those are the ones that I know of, and I made myself a little note here, so that's why I was checking. So you may want to just try one of those, and what I'm going to walk you through today is the quick setup on MailChimp. So let me show you. Let me see if I can turn this around. Resolution really large here on my computer, so I hope that y'all can actually read this. But I logged into MailChimp here, and I have set up this drip campaign already. So this is the one that's like, you know, when on cooking shows they bake the cake and they get it out of the oven. This is the one that's out of the oven. So I was going to take you back to the beginning over here and show you what you need to do. The first thing you'll have to do is set up a list, and a list is like a list of members that have, you put their email address in. So this is where you would go to add your new folks. You could also set up a form if you wanted. Like once you're in here, like you can see that I'm the only subscriber to this list so far. But once you're in here, you could also set up a form, a sign-up form. So let's say you send just a welcome email that's got all the information that you have been sending for however long you've been doing this. You could also embed a sign-up form that says, hey, if you want to learn more and take a 14-day challenge with us, you know, click this sign-up form and enter your you know, information here to opt in. That's another nice way to do this, so you know that people are actually getting this information that want to have it. So anyway, you have to have a list set up before you go to the automation tab up here and start your campaign. So once you've got a list set up, you can go here and you can see this is the other one that I had, but if we're going to create a new one, there is a button over here. And now you have to first select that list to see the available workflow. So I'm going to select a list here, and the new kit education is going to be my list. Now, then you can select a workflow. Are you going to send a welcome message or educate subscribers? It's just kind of a different templates for each one of this. So we're going to go with educate subscribers because this says send a series of emails like a getting started guide or online course when subscribers join your list. So that's what we're doing. You guys can see how easy this is. They really do kind of walk you through it one thing at a time. So you can type in your workflow name, which this is for internal use only. So we're just going to say new kit 2 here. And then you put in the from name and your from email address, and you just really kind of go through the things that they have on this page. It looks like a lot of information, but it's really pretty easy. And you want to personalize the to fields so that it, you know, it'll say, hi, you know, Elizabeth, and it sounds more familiar. So when they get it, they really think you're sending it to them. When instead you had set it up for, oops, let me just do this real quick. Put in an email address it knows. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Okay, and so on MailChimp, all your things are down here at the bottom, and the next are always in the corner. So now I've got this set up. It says trigger workflow when subscribers are imported, or send first email immediately to existing subscribers who meet certain conditions, or you can do several things. So I'm going to do trigger workflow when subscribers are added or imported, and on what days do I want the emails to be sent. So you know, a lot of people say you just send them Monday through Friday, but if you're doing this 14-day challenge, I'm actually going to send them every day of the week. And at what time should the emails be sent? This is kind of important because, you know, you don't want it to be sent at 12 a.m. because nobody's going to open those, and they may get buried by the time they actually get to their computer or their desk or their phone. So I like to send emails around 10:30 in the morning. I feel like everybody's usually awake by then. So if you want to learn more about workflow, send time settings, you can click that. But I'm going to go down here and click next again. So now we want to add emails. These are our templates that we're going to set up, okay? So it lets you add 1 email at a time or add 5 emails. So I'm going to add 5 emails. and you can add more if you want to, okay? So I'm gonna scroll down here and you can see automation email 1, automation email 2, and this is where I would drop in my images that I've downloaded from ORD and add any additional text. And really what I want to do too is, and I think this is important to recognize, is that, so if I add, let's say Susie signs up and gets her new starter kit, I want to send her maybe a welcome email immediately, or maybe not. Maybe I send it 7 days after I add her email address, because maybe 7 days is when her kit's going to get delivered. So you can change this and decide how you want it. So I'm going to wait 1 day for the first email and click save over here. And then I'm going to send the next one 7 days after that, and then I'm going to change the delay on the rest of them to be 1 day at a time, and say apply to all and save. So once you get into here, you can click on each of the emails and you'll be able to customize them. So it's really simple. When you scroll down, you want to name your email, you know, day 1 or welcome. Let's say, call this one welcome. And then click next. I hope y'all can see this. Anyway, so let's just assume that I actually put everything in here. Here's my baked cake over here. Remember this? So once you're in here, like this is the first email that I set up. So you have your premium starter kit. Now what? This would be the first email that my folks receive. And it looks kind of like this. And the cool part is once you get into this, each one of these sections are editable. Let me move this over so you can see a little bit. So once you're in here, you can, you know, I wrote a really quick thing like this is going to be a fun adventure now that you have your kit. Go on this 14-day journey with us. So you can add, I mean, if you wanted to embed a quick video or something that people could see you as a person, if you wanted to do that, that would be awesome too. Maybe your picture or something like that. All kinds of neat ideas. So you'll just keep following through each of those sections and save and continue, and then you'll notice that, okay, that email is ready to go. So I have the next one going to be sent 1 day after that one. This is day 1, the lemon email. I'll just kind of give you a quick view of that. So this is my graphic from ORD here. And I could either just do the graphic, or at the bottom, if I wanted to add some text or some more pictures, or, you know, I've got in here, you know, take a bowl of water and use it as a fruit and vegetable rinse, or, you know, use it to remove a sticker or a label. You know, you could do a demo of that and record it, post it to YouTube, and then embed that video here if you wanted, just as an example. So we'll save and continue that one. And then you can kind of see I went down to at least day 3, or I went to day 2. And then I could go on. Remember, it set up 5 emails and it didn't give me the option of 14 earlier. So you can do add email and it'll just keep adding to as many as you want. So that's kind of the basics of that. I hope the one thing that you guys could do too is after you set up this 14-day, you could always, you know, a month later say, you know, what's on your ER this month, and explain some products that are outside the kit that people may want to engage in, and then add to their ER orders, and, you know, give compliant reasons for maybe wanting to try those, including like the supplements and Ningxia and things like that. And then the other thing is you could always, you know, maybe a month later say, do you want to know more about the opportunity side of things or the business? And then give them a way to contact you to get to know that. So anyway, well, I hope this was helpful, and thanks for being patient with me in my first Periscope. So I hope you could actually see what I was doing. But we'd love to come back with some more information like this. We are actually part of the presenter group at the YL Summit. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but you definitely need to check out the YL Summit. There's going to be some amazing presenters giving content like you would have seen at convention in the breakout sessions. And there's a special going on. It's free to join those if you join them live, but if you wanted to watch the video, the recordings, or get some more information on saving those forever, then there is a special. So check out the YL Summit, and we look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks.